guys, this is Katja with Creators Image Studio. Today I'm showing you one of my largest keepsake albums as of today, and it is 25.5 centimeters by 25, which is 9/7/8 by 10 inches, guys, and its spine is 3 inches wide, 7.5 centimeters, so a very, very large album, and I'm calling it Joyful Reminiscing. Now, one of the reasons that I created this album is because I wanted to do a tutorial for you of this album, so that by creating it I could do a tutorial, you know, take the pictures, etc., etc. So let's walk you through it. Now let's start with the closure. It is attached with 2 brads. One says Happy Day, and here you see the closure with lots of cute little charms. And then the other here, the other brad, has a nice floral design, which fits the paper perfectly. And this album has 6 large page assemblies. Now this paper is by DCWV and it's called Coral Couture. And the brads that I used are by My Mind's Eye, and they are from the Market Street collection. Alright, let's open it up. Now, because for this album I used cardstock by DCWV as well, it's the same collection, Coral Couture, but then the cardstock stack, and it has different colors of cardstock that all coordinate with the papers, the design papers. So, but of course it's not like 50 pages of one color, it's just 2 or 3 pages per color, which is why each base page of this album, as well as each, well, let's say tag or flap, etc., well, has different colors. So there are several colors of cardstock in this album, which is a first for me. Okay, so let's start with the inside front cover. It has a ribbon belly band here, tuck spot here, so I put a tag, which is a cut apart of the collection, and here I did a page insert. You could use it as a card, but you know, I use it as a page insert. I used lots of flowers, and here is a little photo frame that I got from my dear friend Krista. Hi Krista! So here is room for some journaling or some pictures. So there you go. And there's of course lots of room for more pictures here. So on to the first page assembly. Now you might know this construction from my other albums, but this one is rather large. So look at this photo real estate, guys. Lots of surface area. So let's open it up, or you could keep it like this and then just browse through it. So here is a little pocket. I put in some tags created from cardstock. This one I die cut. And this is an extra flap. See? So there's even more room, an extra page here. And this paper here that I used was a solid, so I stamped with some metallic ink, a little bit of gold colored or bronze colored ink. I stamped some roses. So let's turn the page. Now here is a journaling spot, and this is a photo mat, so I left this unglued so you can tuck your photo here. And here you see a little tuck spot, well, not really little, but shallow as it were. And this is a large tag. Now look at this die cutting, guys. It's a beautiful die, don't you think? It's by Marianne Design. It's the first time I used it, and I used several scraps to match, but look at this real estate, guys. And I think you can do a pretty large picture on this one. And left the back side plain, so you can do another picture there or some journaling. And of course there's lots of room for pictures here. Just glue them down or tuck them in this tuck spot. Now every page has its own extra photo mat, and this time I did something different. I was inspired by the pocket page scrapbooking that is so popular, and I used it to use up my leftover cardstock pieces, but also to give you an idea how you could glue your pictures down. And then there's some journaling, room for some journaling here. And each side is different, so there are unique ones in every page here. But just to give you an idea, So I thought it was neat to do it like this. Normally I would just mat this with one large piece of design paper, which I could have done here as well, but I wanted to try something new. So I'm pretty pleased with that. And as I said, it will give you an idea how to glue your photos down, especially if you're going to gift this album to someone else who maybe is not a paper crafter. Here are 3 deep pockets, and how deep they are you can see from this tag. It's a really large tag, and I used a corner die to create this tag topper, which I think is a pretty neat way to use those corner dies. It's a different way, it's an alternative. And this is a die cut as well, sort of a label, but I use it as a tag. And of course lots of room for extra pictures here, and there's some journaling space here. You can do a date or a name or an event or something. And let's move on to the next page. First let me open this entire assembly and then we'll move on to the insides of this piece. So let's open it up. Room for some pictures. Well, here is a large tag, some journaling spots, room for pictures, and again with a die cut tag topper. This one has an embossed rose in the center, you see? It's a beautiful asymmetrical die. I think it's Marianne design as well. And some extra die cutting here in the corner, an ornamental piece, and there as well. Okay, let's open it up. Again, a large page for photos, tuck spot, 2 tags, both die cut, again with the corner die here, and this is a tag die actually. So this is a beautifully large album, guys. You can put in a lot of pictures. There's a magnetic closure here, hence the ribbon pull, so it keeps it neatly closed. And let's open these doorlets up. Look at this beautiful paper. I love it. And there you go. So more room for pictures. You can even glue some here or do some sentiments here. You can glue some here and just of course use the pocket. And I added a little tidbit here, which is a little double tag. You can do some writing or some wallet-sized pictures. Tie the bow again, and of course there is another one of these pocket page scrapbooking inspired pages of mine. This time I played around with more than just cardstock. I used a piece of design paper for some extra interest, and even some cut aparts, cute and cherish. The other side, same thing, a photo mat, well, 2 photo mats actually here and here, one with design paper, one with cardstock. You could do some journaling here and here, or just leave those as is. So this is a pocket, this last one, so this one is closed here. But just for some extra interest, the extra flaps here. Okay, on to the next page here. It's a double flap page, both with magnetic closures. So let's do the top one first. So room for pictures, or even a lot of journaling if you wish. Same here. And then you can flip it open. Look at this gorgeous specialty paper. It's a gold foiling here. Room for pictures and a small pocket or tuck spot. So I put into cut parts. And of course, the extra photo mats. And they slide in really easily, as you can see. There are no impediments whatsoever. It doesn't snag anywhere. Pocket with a flap. I glued on a beautiful butterfly here. It's created from feathers. I bought it, I didn't do it myself, but it's a beautiful piece. Open it up. And here I used my sew ribbon punch, so you can weave your ribbon through your paper. And here are 2 die cut tags again. And here I did a pattern pocket, so I cut into the pattern of the paper before I mat, and then you can take this entire photo mat out of there. And of course the choice of design paper here coordinates with this page here. This is a magnetized flap, so you can open it up, you can put a picture here, and then this flap here is magnetized as well. So pictures, and neatly closed with magnets. Now this is a cute little swing tab here. I do recommend that yours be bigger, larger, because mine is a bit too small. The weight of this flap here is too heavy for this little guy here to hold it closed. So make yours a bit larger. I was too optimistic here. Well, I did a nice journaling spot here, or you could do like an oval picture here. And you can open this flap and then pull out the entire thing. And now you have a complete photo wallet, so you can take this out and put it in your purse and keep your greatest pictures in here. So here in the side loading pocket are 2 photo mats or tags. Here I did a complete die cut. Love this die, but you have to be careful, it's very delicate, so you have to be careful when you put it back into the pocket or pull it out. But if you keep that in mind, it is a great way to do photo mats. And this one is one of that same die series that I showed you before. And there's even room for journaling here, because this is part of a cut apart sheet. Now here is another pocket. You could even do a picture here. And there's a huge photo mat here. And I played around with the corner die and then just cut it like this, just to have a fun alternative shape. I wanted to play around with some tag shapes, as you probably already noticed. Now I think of this album, this is probably my favorite page assembly. I love these colors, I love the florals and the birds, I just love it. Let's open it up. This is a swing tab, so open it up, room for pictures. Here and here, I even did a little tag. Again, a label die cut. You can put it in this pocket here. And here is a tuck spot for pictures, etc. And this ribbon here will hold everything to the page without you having to glue everything down. And I put in a little tag just for fun and to give you some journaling or even picture space. And here is a trifold, well, wallet ornament, I guess. I used Martha Stewart punch here. I love this punch, it's beautiful. And then you just open it up, you can do a picture here, and here in this pocket you can do several pictures. And I made sure of some journaling spots by adding some die cut tags. And you can add, of course, as many as you like. And it closes with a magnet. And here, the larger photo mat, or photo area, maybe I should say. Here again. And some paper collections, of course, have their own ATC sets, and you could use those ATC cards, of course, for doing these pocket page-like mats. That would be great, but this paper collection did not have its own ATCs. So this is the last page. Let's first start with this little doodaddy here. It's a magnetized closure for a small photo booklet. I even did a little tuck spot here, but you can also write here or do some wallet size pictures. And then here, let's open this up. Well, you can even do some writing here. And there is lots of room for pictures because it's a double. And here is more room for tags or some such. I see I forgot that, but here is a tuck spot, and then you can tuck everything behind this ribbon. So double flaps here. And finally, for the back inside cover, there is a large pocket here, side loading, so there's room for photo mats or extra pictures, and I put in a very large photo mat, so you can even do an enlargement. And you may notice that the punches here, they belong together, so this is a set, a Martha Stewart set, so this is a border punch and a matching corner punch. And that was the album. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. If so, click like, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more, and I will see you next week. There is a tutorial of this album, as I told you in the beginning of this video. For that was what this album was all about, creating a tutorial for you guys. So check it out, it's in my Etsy shop, and thank you for watching. Bye bye!